Well, hello everybody. Welcome once again to the Wiggy Tube, and I am lucky again to have one of my fellow cohorts with me. This is ESK Famous. Famous, thank you for joining me again this evening.
And thank you for having me again. Always a great pleasure.
All right, we had over 700 views in our last video, so I figured we'd go ahead and keep the success rolling. If this gets any more successful, we're going to go ahead and do a weekly segment and just go ahead and boost our viewers up, and we'll just split the proceeds on that one. How about that?
I would definitely be down with that. I think I could get maybe one gameplay per week. Not
Oh,
too
there
hard.
you, yeah, I think we play. I think we play a few games. I think we can pull that off. So we got a little story behind this video here. Heard you had a little mouthy party on the opposing team.
Yeah, this video is ground war domination on village. Obviously, I guess you guys have played this game enough by now to know that. But it was me, SMF Flawless, well, SMFI Flawless on YouTube, but ESK Flawless on Xbox Live. And he and I had joined a lobby and got an invite from a friend. I was checking my phone and I said, "Hey, let's back out and get our friend." And that's when I heard the rants of other people saying, "Yeah, don't back out, don't back out." And when I looked up, I saw an entire squad of high prestigers and just talking shit before the game started. So we decided we'd stick around and show them what ESK was all about.
Outstanding. Yeah, that's normally not a good idea to bait you boys. I've actually jumped in the lobby trying to get your attention on the other team, and I think I went 0 and 23. So, speaking from experience, that's not normally a good idea, especially if you're going to get mouthy before the game starts.
Yeah, I just hate trash talking. I mean, you'll never actually hear me trash talk anybody until they start doing it first. And then, all's fair.
Absolutely. The gloves are off at that point.
Oh man,
So,
look at that frag. That was ridiculous.
oh yeah, that was crazy.
Bounced off the roof, and then onto me. Some bullshit right there. But anyway,
That's how it happens. You probably got a magnet on your feet at that point.
well, that tells you they're good players right there. I mean, they're constantly, I think this is twice, maybe three times that I've got naded as soon as I get on C. They know the nade spots, they know the map, they clearly know this game. So we're not going up against inexperienced players here. These aren't just scrubs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, speaking of scrubs, do you have a different tactic whenever you're going up against a good squad? Um, except, whenever you're going up against just a plain old green guy squad on the other. If you got some organized people on the other team, you play differently, right?
Absolutely. I mean, with greenies, that's just, that's fun for us. We just run around like idiots. We try and learn new things, new spots. We can experiment with them. When it comes to a full squad, there's nothing that makes me more mad than, people beating me in this game, especially when I know I'm better than them. So, you have to realize that if it's a full squad, the other teammates, the casual gamers, aren't going to really have as much of a chance. So, you kind of have to play a little smarter, play a little more of a power play. And in other words, you may not be capping flags all the time, as you can see right now. I'm behind B flag, and I can't cap it yet, but I know they're all around me. So my job is to really be the kill whore right here, and then hop on the flags when it's safe. Pretty much just a smarter gameplay.
Absolutely. Yeah, you definitely, if you can get the upper hand with kill streaks or like you're rolling now with the specialist, you get super soldier on your team, you're going to definitely do some damage. It definitely swings the momentum in your favor, that's for sure.
Especially when you got two of them. I mean, me and Flawless work pretty good together. We've been playing actually since both of us started Xbox Live back in Black Ops. We've been playing together, so we run well together. We do call outs, and we know that we can trust the other person, and we don't panic, and we really just keep our calm. And that's why this game was the comeback.
Absolutely. So you brought up earlier something about frags. Let's talk about real quickly frags versus Simtex. I notice you're using Simtex in this game. Do you have a reason why you use those other than using the frags?
Well, I've always liked frags and the recent Call of Duty games. They throw farther. You can make them, you can cook them and set them off exactly when you want. You can bounce them off things. But in this game, grenades, the explosives in general have just been really weakened, and the blast radius isn't that far. So I find that, if I can stick a Semtex to a wall behind somebody, or more often than not, I actually stick them. I have quite a few titles for using the Semtex and getting kills. I've gotten kills with the enemy players off of, other enemy players. I'm still working on sticking my own teammate and getting a kill. That's another title I've yet to get.
Yeah, that one seems like, it takes a little coordination to get that done. But, rolling with a crew like you do, I'm pretty sure you'll get that one soon enough.
I just got to get someone who's not who's willing to give up that extra kill, the extra
Exactly.
death. They all
Exactly.
want to get their streaks and just get as high a score without the lowest deaths.
That's true. All right, so since we're talking about Village here, do you have a preference on, since you're playing Domination, on which cap points that you want to capture?
Absolutely. As you see in this video, we have C and we're pushing for B. You never really see me push any further than the bridge and maybe the white truck. That's because, I am a smarter player. I do use my cover. So if we can keep them at A, they can keep them in that cave. A lot of people will run up on that cave, which, that's an easy way of getting outnumbered and outplayed. I like to keep my distance where I know I can win the long range battles, but yet again, in close quarters, I know I have the gun skill and the maneuverability to outplay you. So, holding C spawn and just keeping them off of B from a distance, best way to go in my opinion.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to mix it up here a little bit and talk about a subject that's actually going to go on tomorrow that's going to affect a lot of people on YouTube, and that is the blackout in regards to SOPA. So, did you have any insight or thoughts on the upcoming blackout?
Tomorrow is my day off, and I was quite worried that Twitter and Facebook would be down. More or less Twitter and YouTube over Facebook because, my day off, I like to enjoy Call of Duty and communicate with any fans or other teammates, and that's pretty much how we do it. However, I do fully understand why this is happening, and I hope that it is going to, make a big impact because a lot of the things that are in our daily lives are going to be affected, and it is going to affect us more than most of us like to believe in this modern era.
Absolutely. And the one thing about SOPA, depending on who you ask, and I mean, we obviously can't predict the future, but there's one instance where you won't be getting fine content like this over YouTube. If some of the ideas in SOPA go through that they actually think will, there are some say that gaming videos altogether won't be allowed on YouTube, and that's a real shame because this community really thrives off of gameplays, commentaries, and just interacting with one another. And I think that that would be a serious error in judgment from our legislators.
Absolutely. I mean, for some of the people, that's talking about taking away their well-being and what they do for a living. And, for other people, that's just taking away their hobby, their joy, maybe their downtime. That's going to affect a lot of people in multiple different ways, and it's just sad to see.
Yeah. So the companies that are participating in the blackout, big shout out to them because those guys are really taking it upon themselves to be forward thinkers, and I hope they really make a dent in some of the thoughts in regards to SOPA. So big shout out to those companies. All right, so let's get to the end of this game. Now, we're not exactly at the end right now, but we can go ahead and talk about it a little bit. How exactly did the lobby sound once this game's over? I don't think we're giving away anything by saying you guys won, but what did the lobby sound like when this was over?
Absolute silence.
Oh,
I think every one of them had a mic in the full squad. Oh, and if you look right there, one nade would have taken out probably like 5 or 6 players in that team in that back corner. I was hoping to come back and get it, but they all ran out. But yeah, back to the topic. Yeah, the lobby was silence, and it's been so long since I've had the confidence to actually, play this game and know that I'm gonna do well. So it felt good, finally smack people around, especially ones that were talking so much. And we had our fun, we talked our trash, and we really rubbed it in and made them feel stupid. So if they ever come across us again, they definitely won't make the same mistake.
indeed. And that's kind of what you should expect if you start the game off talking trash, not really understanding who you're dealing with. So they kind of got what they dished out.
I mean, I'm not saying we are the best. I'm not saying that, we can do pretty much anything. We can beat everybody, but me and Flawless are a team to work with. And, if anybody's following him, you've seen his games, you see that he's a smart player, and anybody's watched my videos, we flow well together. And big shout out to him actually, back on his grind with Modern Warfare 3, and YouTube has released, I think, 2 new videos. And definitely check him out. I think we're gonna have to link him in the bottom.
Absolutely. We'll leave the link to his latest Moab video in the description. Give Flawless some love. Give him a couple of favorites and definitely subscribe to his channel as he's definitely putting out fine work.
And look forward to more me and him on the channel because I was in that recent Moab video. I was spinning in 360s, shooting out every bullet I had when he got that Moab. It was impressive.
Absolutely. Well, we're coming into the end of the video, and as Famous and I always do at the end, we're going to freestyle it a little bit. It's just kind of our bit. Have you heard as of late that I've been getting plenty of uh, Modern Warfare 3 forum love from all the haters out there?
Oh, well, what was the difference between that and Black Ops? Ooh, nice nade right there to save B.
Oh,
Ooh, lose
absolutely.
B.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's been a couple of instances where I've gotten called out in particular for some of my videos. However, I will point out that I haven't heard one complaint on the last video we had in regards to our product review. So at least they know their place whenever they recognize good content when it's coming out. Me myself, they can criticize me all they want to, but getting some unnecessary criticism on you, that's not right. Oh, by the way, that is a nice triple right there to end the game. Outstanding work, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm quite proud. I didn't stick him, and normally, a grenade at somebody's feet like that probably would have got hit markers, but I was on my game, and that was the kill. And by the way, viewers, we have a special surprise clip coming up, actually.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Fine
Uh,
work on that one, by the way.
yep. Since Modern Warfare 3's connections have been so bad for me, I decided that I was just going to snipe until the recent updates, and well, this is what you get.
Absolutely. Well, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and sign this one off, Famous. Thank you for joining me this evening. Fine work on the video.
Wiggy, thank you for letting me, and I hope to be back sometime soon, possibly every week.
All right, you're welcome back anytime, man. And with that being said, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and sign this one off. Thanks for watching.
Good night.